Doug, you're such a goof. Oh, you. Don't start panting, please. Okay, what's going on here? Oh, I'm having such a problem. Okay, it says I'm live, but it's not live on YouTube. What's going on? It says I'm live. Oh, now I'm live. Okay, that's working. That's bizarre. All right. Oh, Doug. Hello, folks. Hello, Arctic Fox. The dog. As soon as I grab the camera, what a dog. Hey? He was cooking himself, laying in the sun while I was reading the news here. And as soon as I grabbed the camera off the counter, he came into the kitchen. It's the camera. He knows the camera off the kitchen. Hey? What's this? Oh, what's that? You gonna take it? Oh, you're so gentle. Hey? What a dog. Too funny. All right. Oh, folks. Good morning, everybody. How you doing today? You got an ad, eh? So I made 1/10 of a thousandth of a cent. Oh, I'm just rolling in the bucks. Rolling, folks. I'm rolling in it. The money is unbelievable. Totally. I should change microphones just in case I talk softly here. Hang on. Because I'll get complaints later. Oh, you weren't very loud. I couldn't hear you. So, I'll mic myself up here. You got a heat wave coming? It's warmed up here a little bit, but that warm. This morning it was -10. So how many ducklings and chickens did you get there, Arctic Fox? Chicks. Hey, Doug. You gonna come over? Hey, little puppy dog. Hey. Oh, Doug's. Oh, you're ever hot, man. Oh, you can feel the heat. He cooked himself good. He was laying in the sun. The sun's so warm right now, folks. Oh, you can tell spring's getting closer. Getting closer. 110 ducklings. My God, that's going to be a handful. Keep you busy. That's a good little whack of ducklings. You got them for 50 cents a piece. Is that right? 50 cents American? Is that the deal? Is that what you got them for? And 185 chicks. Well, we won't hold that against you, but they were 50 cents each. That's one hell of a deal. That is. That's a ridiculous deal. It is. I'd even actually, you know what? I'd take 135 chicks if they were 50 cents a piece, and I'm not even a chicken person. That's a really good deal because they're like $4 up here for a chick. Time you pay the shipping and taxes and everything. That's a good deal. I bet that feed store was regretting getting them all in, eh? Oh, 185 chicks. Not 135. You got 110 ducklings and 185 chicks. My God, man. That's a serious amount of birds. I hope you have a big enclosure for them, or you let them free range and you got a big dog and guns. $985 for 135 bucks. That's a hell of a deal. That is. I'd do that deal. And I don't even know if I'm going to have a home this summer, and I'd do that deal. You could make money. You could sell them to people illegally. 7 acres fenced. That's a good chunk. That's a lot of land to have fenced to be predator proof. 7 acres. That's a lot of land to be big. Absolutely no way the coyotes can get in. No way. Foxes, like nothing can get in. Absolutely. You're absolutely positive it's predator proof. Electric fence? How tall is the fence? I got so many questions. That's a lot of fence, man. 7 acres. Okay, Doug, I'm getting a hint here. 7 acres is a lot of area. I can't even imagine, making 7 acres that's secure. That would be a lot of fence. That's a lot of steel to make that much fence secure. You need to run a line of. It's not just the top you got to worry about, okay? On the fencing, you got to have a lower line so that when they walk around the fence at the when they sniff along when they're walking around the outside edge, you want them to get a shock right at the bottom. So like it's a really good idea to have something like a foot off the ground, so that they touch it with their nose. That really screws them up. They absolutely will not come anywhere near it. It's not the top you got to worry about. It's the bottom. Because mine is 16 inches off the ground, the first one, and then the second one is about 3.5 feet off. I have nothing on the top. You want to, if you just don't want to take a chance. It's the climbers you want to get. And do you have your fence grounded to the wire or to the ground? "30 centimeters out from the fence?" How many strands are you running there, Arctic Fox, on the fence? Are you using ground for the ground, or are you using the fence for ground? You have 6 strands. A little overkill. I used to do that. Eh? My first time I did wire electric, I did that overkill, where I put like crazy amount of strands. Turned out you didn't have to do it. All you need is 2. I learned that the hard way. Went through a lot of work. It increases the chance for electrical shorts when you have too many. Because when I redid the fence, I went with 2 strands and just placed them right. Cut down the work. But as far as your grounding, let me see. Did you? No, you didn't answer my grounding question. Where do you have ground on your electric fence? I'm curious about that. I'm curious. What's your ground? What are you using for ground? Like, what is the ground of your electric fence connected to? Is it connected to the like a rod into the ground, or is it actually grounded to the fence? Oh. I'll tell you, you need to ground it to the wire of the fence, is where you need to ground it to. Actually, I'm going to do that. I'm going to click. Let me just click here. I'm going to click. There's allegedly, Arctic Fox has go-to channel. He's got videos. Are there any outdoor videos? I just got throttled by too many confidence. 3 copper poles driven 10 feet deep. Okay, so you're doing. I'm not saying it's wrong, but it is wrong. You're doing it for livestock. For predator fencing, you want to ground it to the fence itself, because you lose about 2,000 volts when you ground it to the ground. And your fence is going to ground it anyways by the wire in your fence touching the ground. You're going to get a ground anyways that way. But what you really want to do is when they're climbing, is when you want to give them the full blast. And if you use the way, there's 2 ways of doing it. They tell you actually right in the, I don't know, my fencing, when they explained how to do it, is there's 2 ways of grounding it. One is for livestock, is where you ground it to the ground. And the other one is for predators, where you ground it to the wire. And when you ground it to the wire, it is the crazy shock is what you get. You get the full meal deal, the 9,900 volts. But I'm looking at your videos here, and I don't see any thumbnails of the outside operation. 7 acres is a lot. Oh yeah, there it is. There's a thumbnail with a picture. I'm just checking out his channel here. Bear with me, folks. I want to see how big this wiring is. Oh, look at all the ducks in the frozen water. You need a bathtub. You need to make yourself a bathtub setup. You're doing the frozen water kiddie pool thing. Oh, I see you did the cage idea on your water, but you need to do the cage on the outside of the tub, not on the inside. You should take a closer look at my cage I came up with. Especially with little ducklings, because you run the risk of them getting trapped in between the wire and the kiddie pool, and they'll drown in your kiddie pool. Even when they're young ducklings, they're a month old. Oh yeah, look at that, eh? Fencing all the way around. Yeah, you need to ground it to the fence. You need to change your ground. Oh. That's a lot of fence. That's a good area. Ducks got lots of room. You got quite the operation. I gotta go back and check that later. Another duck man. Oh, don't worry about copyright. Don't worry about that. I share this information because I've gone through like a lot of learning curves here, you know. I've had to apply my MacGyverness to a lot of things to figure out how to make it easier, because I plan ahead so I don't have to do anything. That's what the whole idea is learn from your mistakes so your life gets easier, if you know what I mean. I don't need credit. I don't, it doesn't matter to me. I just want to share the knowledge. That's all I want to do. Just share it so that everybody knows. Because I went through hell trying to figure out some decent ways to make it easier. So, and that's the whole idea. That's what YouTube's all about, folks, is sharing. You know, broadcast yourself. Remember that when the motto of YouTube was broadcast yourself? Do you remember that, those days? You know? Those were the good old days. Broadcast yourself. Get on YouTube. I put the link there this morning since, how many people we got here? I'm having screen issues this morning here. Why am I not? Okay, I'm having a problem. My screen just changed format on me here. All right. All right, I'm back. Sorry about this. Doug's lost interest. I stopped giving him treats. But actually he's not. I got the bags on the floor and he's laying, look at this, okay? Look at bags of treats, Doug. He's like, I'll lay close to them, maybe I'll get more. Anyways. Yeah, I put the link of the video. Yesterday's video I told you about watching, I just put it in the link right in the description this morning so you can watch it. Actually, anybody who's here, how many people have watched the video that I recommended yesterday? It's 21 minutes long. I know it's 21 minutes, but it's well worth watching. But I'm just curious on how many people watched it from yesterday's stream that I recommended. You know? Yeah, that cloud. We got ripped off of sleep last night. Or tonight, I should say. I'm gonna wake up real tired tomorrow. It's a real eye-opener video, you know? Alita watched it, Arctic Fox watched it. Who else watched it? Only got 2 people that watched it from yesterday's stream so far. Why? How come such a low turnout on the watching? I'm confused. It's worth watching, folks. Corrine watched it. Okay. Pretty well sums up, eh? It's actually a really good video. Sums up exactly, you know, YouTube started as a dating site. I don't know about that. The first video that was uploaded on YouTube was one of the creators or one of the founders of the company did a video in a zoo, I think in San Diego or something like that. I didn't. And Miles, you haven't finished it. Miles, come on, man. It's only 21 minutes. You did a 12-hour sleep shift last night to get ready to lose the sleep tonight, Vista. You're a thinker. That's thinking ahead. I highly recommend it, folks. I can't stress enough. You need to watch it because, like, I keep telling you, everybody here, you know what's going on, you know, the deal and everything, you know, and it's like it's just, you know, I'm this is just proof. It vindicates everything I'm collaborating, everything I've been telling you. It's exactly. You'd swear just replace me, well, with him. Except he was getting like, you know, 3 to 5 million views a day, and that happened to him. Oh, Miles, you're not busy today. You can do it. You can finish it today, Miles. I trust you. I trust you to do it. Oh, I'm going to clean the barn today, folks. So I'm going to post it on. I'm going to do a little tweet on Facebook and Twitter, and I'll tell you. And I'm not going to. I don't know what time. It's going to happen today. The barn needs to be cleaned. It needs to be cleaned. Yesterday, when I was walking around, the hard frozen nuggets were starting to get soft. So with the weather warming up today, the frozen nuggets of duck poop will definitely be mucky. I bet you when I'm walking around in there this morning, it'll be like like that spongy sound. So take the giraffes with me to clean the barn. There's a good amount of duck poop in there. 4 or 5 days worth of duck poop. It's going to be a good cleaning. My garden's almost covered, folks. Almost covered. Like I'm telling you, maybe 1/6 of the garden not covered. A second layer. It's just nuts. I can't believe how much straw I've gone through this winter here. It's nuts. Like it's unbelievable, actually. I'm like yesterday I was throwing straw there on the garden. I was like, I can't believe I'm going to run out of. I'm going to be doing a third coat. Actually, well, I'm going to start taking it after the garden gets covered for the second time. We'll be going to the apple tree from this point on. But Miles, I've had that problem too, uploading 4K, and the reason for that is it takes YouTube a long time to process it. Sometimes I've seen it where it takes YouTube like a whole day to process a 4K, and it'll stay stuck at 360p for 24 hours, and then boom, it'll be 4K. So I've had that because I've uploaded, because I've shot 4K with the iPhone. I've shot 4K videos and uploaded them, and they were definitely 4K. And when I uploaded it, it took forever to become 4K. YouTube processing slows it down. You know, that's the deal. Can't have giraffes in the barn. Barn's not tall enough for the giraffes. I wonder what the giraffes are up to here. At one point this week, they hit, I think it was 40,000 views on the giraffes this week. It's just crazy. It's like, I'm curious here. What's the giraffe up to right now? What are we up to? 33,000 people watching the giraffe. Unbelievable. 33,498 people watching the giraffe with no sound. And the camera in the wrong position facing the sunlight, so it's a blur. So it's a washed out picture. 33,592 people watching the giraffe. Right on for the giraffe, eh? That guy's doing well. He's doing well. Ducks aren't as popular as giraffes, though, we found out. Oh, folks, spring is finally coming here. I didn't look at the weather today, actually. I just looked at outside and I was like, oh, it's only -10. That's got to be the warmest morning in a couple weeks. This is like, I can't believe we're finally coming to the end of this horror show. Oh, actually, I'm looking here. Maybe the lights are going to be on. I was like, no, it's going to go to -10 tonight. but 0 today with sun. So that means 0 with the sun, it'll be like +5. And tomorrow's 3 and snow. Actually, now we got some snow coming, so we, who knows? We might get a dump of snow. But the daytime highs are now 0 and -1 and +2 is the daytime highs. And at night, they're only calling this, in the next 7 days, they only got 2 nights that's going to be -10. That is really good news. Man, oh man. Oh, wind chill tonight is still going to be -17. Oh, that's not good. But at least it's starting to warm up, folks. It actually felt good yesterday to chisel in the pan there and getting the water flowing, because there were some good poop puddles in the pan yesterday. It felt good chiseling that, because we haven't had absolutely no chiseling activity this winter at all. No drainage taking place here whatsoever. I don't mind the thawing duck poop. I got a system. I got a system. I wash her out. I'm lucky. My pen's on an angle, and it all flows away. It works. It's slick. It's slick. Open up the trenches at the gate at the fence line. Lift the wire up so she flows, and just get the big hose from the garage, and blow her out. Pen nice and clean, just like that. I love it. Clean pan. But yesterday there was a lot of duck poop. It was when I went in there, I was like, I got to do a spray here and get rid of this 1 layer of dog poop. Then start chiseling. Spring's here, we're breaking ice. I'm so happy. Oh man, this has been, what a run. Doug just farted, folks. Oh, dog, why do you do that? He gets close to me, and it's a little bit of it's the silent one, but it's the smell. It's like, oh, dog. Okay, look at this. Please, I'm touching the bags. Please, can we give me another one? Just another one, please. Can I have some more? Hey, he's looking at the bag like, please, give me some more. Doug. Oh man, dog farts. They're the worst. It's unbelievable how bad it is here right now. Hang on, I gotta open the air vent and get some fresh air in here. Oh man, Doug. And it's like, I don't know what it is about them, but they it's like a fog. You know what I mean? Like it's not like, when you fart yourself, it dissipates really fast. Like it moves around and it's gone. But dogs, it's just sort of like, I don't know what it is. It's like it just sticks around you, and it's like, it's unbelievable. I don't know what it is. It's like they've got a force field that contains it in its maximum, concentration. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't dissipate. Like, it's like, oh, it's bad. No, it doesn't even matter what he eats. Kangaroo, raw chicken, dog food. It doesn't matter, man. It's like when he does the farting. It's like I said, it's just all. And I like to know. Here's something for you, okay? Here's something for you. I've had a lot of dogs in my life, right? Like quite a few, and all of their farts smell the same. I want to know how they do that. Like. You know what I mean? Like they're all the same. It's like, how do they do that? Because, like everybody's got a different smell to them. But how do dogs all smell the same? That's what I want to know. I'm thinking maybe the duck poop actually might, the probiotics might get rid of some of the smell. Just a thought. Man, the kitchen right now, folks, you have no idea how hot it's getting in here. The sun's coming through the window and it's heating the house up. I bet you the temperature in the house right now has climbed 5 degrees Celsius. It's so hot in here, I feel like I have to open a window. The sun. All my, like, as you know, I did the windows there. I finished my windows last fall, and the last week, the sun coming through the windows has been so hot that it shrunk the wood and cracked it all my caulking and painting and everything on the windows is all cracked because the wood shrunk from the sun beating through the windows. I guess the wood was dry, but not totally dry. It wasn't kiln dried, it was homemade dried. And the final, drying process of the sun, it just happened in the last week with the sun coming through the windows. All the wood trim is cracked. I got to reputty everything and repaint it. All cracked everywhere. It's like big cracks too. You can see the wood has really shrunk. like she gave a bit at the final dry. That's how warm the sun is. Feels so good. Susie, this winter, as far as sunshine is concerned, this winter has got to be the gloomiest winter for cloud cover. And we don't have chemtrails up here. Like, I don't have the jets going over. We have real clouds, and maybe they're chemtrails from the cities blowing up here. But anyways, it's gloomy, really gloomy. This has been the gloomiest winter for sun coming through the windows. It's been really, really depressing. It's like nothing worse than no sunlight. I know, that's it. That's the November. It started the first week of November when winter came. It was like a dark cloud of winter. I feel like the Game of Thrones. Winter arrived. We've been fighting the orc off or whatever they call them. It's like, it's crazy. This has been like it's crazy how long winter. 5 months of winter. There's only 12 months in the year. Where are they going to fit the other 3 seasons? Like, I have to know that. We're lucky with the chemtrails here. We don't have them. I know. This is it, Susie. 5-month winter. So how are we going to, we got no fall. We had no fall. So we're the 4 seasons. You know what I mean? Well, my straw consumption for the ducks was double. And everybody I talked to, same thing, taking care of animals. There's gonna be a big, it's gonna be impossible to find straw this spring if I run out, which I am gonna run out because of the back of my truck. I got the truck, using it for straw because, I've got that hemorrhaging leak right now in the truck, and I'm not driving, so I just left it full of straw, and it's sitting in my driveway, and I'm already halfway through the truckload. And I had 65 bales that day I picked up, and I'm over halfway through the truck already on that. So I probably went through 90 bales in the back of the barn. So 90 in the back of the barn. I'm probably going to go through like 160 bales of straw. Like, thank you, Vista, for posting those support the duck links. It really helps here. Since YouTube doesn't like us anymore. Or you could donate and get a t-shirt. That's another one. I got lots of t-shirts. Lots still. Right. T-shirts are good. And they're going to be collector's items because there's no more t-shirts. Like none. There'll be no more t-shirts. I ship the t-shirts. If you get them at 50ducksinahotTub.com, those t-shirts I ship myself. I mailed them myself. And they're the high quality double print front and back. You get a Doug photograph on the back and a Doug cartoon on the front with stripper. And they're printed really nice. They're high quality t-shirt. That's the link. Vista just posted the link. But it's the 50ducksinahot.com. And the inventory is correct. What I have left. Lots of white. Some colors. But they're a really high quality t-shirt. Really, like I'm not saying this to to get you to give me money for the t-shirts. I'm telling you, I ship anywhere in the world, Casey, anywhere, absolutely anywhere. I don't care where you are. Go to 50 Ducks in a Hot Tub, get it. It's free shipping. Just make a donation to get the t-shirt. There's a donation page. Donate, get a free t-shirt. Well, you're really buying the t-shirt, but I'm saying donate. Donate, get a t-shirt. This t-shirt I'm wearing is no longer available. This was a vintage t-shirt. This is my my painting t-shirt. I'm painting today, so I'm wearing a painting t-shirt. But this is the same quality. And this t-shirt is this t-shirt's 4 years old, and I've been wearing it for 4 years working. And it's in Canadian dollars, so it's worth next to nothing. The Pebble t-shirt is my favorite color, actually. I like the Pebble one. I like that. It's I don't know what it is. The color, the Pebble color. It's like an expensive color. I don't know. It's like a dress t-shirt with a picture of a duck and a dog on it. Anyways, I got t-shirts. Take my t-shirts. Oh, I got children's t-shirts too, Casey. The children's t-shirts though are only in gray. That's the only problem. The measurements too. So you take your kids, measure their t-shirts, laying them flat on the ground or flat on a bed. Measure the t-shirts and then compare the measurements, because everything I measured, all the sizings are right. So don't ask me what size a 12-year-old or an 8-year-old wears. I have no idea. I go by measurements. Oh. Well, Susie's sporting a Pebble one right now, so you're all classed out for a Saturday morning. I got lots of t-shirts left, folks. Trust me. There's a good whack of t-shirts left in my garage. The picture of Doug and strippers on the back of the t-shirt. If you get it from 50 Ducks, not the Cafe Press store. Cafe Press only prints on one side, and it's smaller print, and there's no YouTube logo. I have an illegal YouTube logo on my other ones, because you're not allowed to put the YouTube logo on your clothing, but it's already on there. They're made. And if YouTube wants to do anything about it, they can come to my house and get them, which I don't think YouTube's going to. But they could delete me, which they've done before. No, they won't delete me over the t-shirt. I hope not, anyways. I'll fight them off to the end here at the house. Doug's footprint is on the t-shirts. His signature. They're signed by Doug. They're a collector's item, folks. Because I never offered those t-shirts on the Cafe Press store. They're strictly through the 50ducsinahot.com website only. It's the only way you can get them. It's the only way. But like I said, the inventory is correct. Because I checked the inventory a while ago. It's totally correct. So if you can't order it, it means it's gone. It's sold out. Limited edition stuff. Collector's item. Oh. You're trying to order right now, and you're getting button isn't available at checkout. What? I don't understand that, Ari Fox. I don't. It should be working. Let me check. I'm going to check. I'm going to surf the internet here while I'm talking to you, because we got to check. We got technical difficulties. Yes, I want to. No, I don't want. Oh, YouTube. Now they're blocking my site. Oh, YouTube. Oh, are you sure you want to leave YouTube? Oh, great. 50 Ducks in a Hot Tub has been blacklisted. All right, so t-shirt. And I'm going to add to cart. Okay, I added to cart. Oh, it's working for me. I'm having no problems. PayPal checkout. Yeah, it's asking me for my credit card number or log into my PayPal account. I don't know what your lime green adult. Oh, lime green adult. Okay, sorry folks. Sorry about this. I'm just checking here. Okay, we'll get rid of that. So we want to go lime green adult. What size in lime green adult? Here, that's just wait here. I'm a mess here this morning. Okay, I need to know what size. Now you're trying to get a medium purple and an extra large black. Like I said, if it's not available, it's not available. It's sold out. Thank you, Fisher Outdoors. A medium purple and an extra large black. Okay, I'm going to try that. A medium purple. I'm sorry, folks. Sorry about this. This is technical support for shopping on the Duck Adventure. And black, extra large black. Will it let me do this? I might be out of extra large black. I'm thinking I might be. Oh no, it says let me add it. Oh no, the black is out. It says right there on the screen, we're sorry, black adult t-shirt is out of stock on the extra large. That's why you're getting that. It says a big red banner, sold out. Like I told you, if it ain't available, it ain't available. If you add it and you try to check out and it won't let you do it. You can't buy what I don't got. You know what I mean? Sort of like that Huawei thing, you know, when the U.S. was accusing them of stealing their technology, and the president of Huawei says, well, you can't steal something they don't have. Well, you can't buy my t-shirts if I don't have them. Well, technically, summer's coming, and white is the perfect color for summer. You know, you don't want to wear a dark color t-shirt in the summer. You'll cook, because they're very heavy t-shirts. I can't wear the colored t-shirts in the summer. They're too hot. Well, they're like way too hot, actually, because the cotton on them are ridiculously thick. I can do the white. My favorite t-shirt in the summer is the gray one, because it's a lighter cotton. It's not as hot. I find the other ones too hot in the sun. I cook. They're more like a winter t-shirt. Late fall, early spring type thing, you know? Because they are a really heavy duty t-shirt. That Hanes tagless is pretty thick cotton. You know? I'm thinking if you tie-dye it, you're going to destroy the graphics on it. Well, it might not if you do it light. Who knows? I don't know what it would do to the print job. I don't know if it would cover up the print or not. We'd have to ask Deb, the tie-dye queen, on that. Actually, I haven't seen Deb in a while. She must be busy in sunny California this time of year. Okay, so Vista, graphics are strong enough. Got hair dye on one of Mars, and the graphics stayed fine. Oh, okay, and the hair dye didn't destroy it? Okay. Anyways, I got lots of t-shirts, folks, lots. Especially white, got a lot of white. What else? There's, and lots of children's. Lots of children. If you got a kid, get yourself a t-shirt. Anyways. I'm going to cook my breakfast, folks. I'm gonna cook the breakfast and then I'm gonna get my act together here. And like I said, I'm going out. I'm doing a barn clean, so I'm gonna post on Facebook and I'm gonna post on Twitter that I'm going out because, like I said, we're doing this test on the YouTube situation on if we get activity on streams 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Me, anyways, the whole idea we need to see if everybody's stalking me on the streams, if it gets the activity up, and if YouTube will unsandbox us. That's I'm just trying ideas here to see, you know. So I'm not going to start a specific stream for the barn clean today, but I am going to tweet it, and I am going to post it and share it on Facebook that I'm going outside to clean the barn. And I'll reposition the cameras, I'll turn them up so you can see me, and we'll chat. Well, I'll chat to you because I can't see the streams, and I will be cleaning the barn up for the ducks in this beautiful sunny day we're having here today. Temperature's getting warmer. It was so nice yesterday not wearing a winter jacket. Oh man, telling you, this has been like one brutal long haul, folks. It is. It has. It's been crazy, you know. You can find the Facebook page by looking at the video description below. You know. Yes, bacon and eggs, Susie, with chipotle. I'm addicted to the chipotle now. I never did the Tabasco chipotle before, and now I think I have to get myself a jug of it. Because all I have in town is they're not little bottles, they're like 300 milliliter bottle, they're about that big. I gotta get a jug of this stuff because it's crazy. They want $5.49 and I only get like a week out of it. And I was online and there's like, you can buy the Tabasco Chipotle by the 3-liter pail for like a ridiculously cheap compared to the little bottle price. They don't offer the big bottles here. And I'm now a Chipotle egg guy. I like it even better than the Tabasco original, which I never thought I would. Because I never really liked the taste of Chipotle, but the Tabasco Chipotle on eggs, I recommend it. It really makes the eggs taste nummies. Like, it's really good. I highly recommend it. Trust me on it. It's endorsed by Matt and the Ducks, okay? Well, Matt for Duck Eggs, you know? Actually, I'm going to order some today. I got to get a jug of that. I bought a thing of it yesterday, and I couldn't believe it. Or not yesterday, I was at the grocery store. The day before, $5.49 for a week worth of sauce. Don't Arctic Fox, trust me. The Frank's Red, I got Frank's here too. I have that here too. Frank's Red Hot, and it sucks. It's so weak. Trust me. You got to do the Chipotle. Try it. Seriously. I'm telling you, man. I've done them all. I've done the cayenne hot sauces. I've done, you know, the jalapeno Tabasco. I've done so many, like crazy. I've done the Chinese one. I've got like all kinds of hot sauces, and the Chipotle one. It's the taste on the egg is so nummies. It's a different kind of taste. Highly recommend it. Trust me. I put it this way. I'd bet you that if you do it, you're gonna come on to chat one day and you're gonna say, Matt, I bought some Tabasco Chipotle, and you're right, it rocks. Seriously. And I was like, I guess you could say I was an anti-Chipotle guy before because I didn't like it. Like Chipotle chicken, or, you know, all the fast food places, you know, that you know, I never liked it. Never liked the taste. The Tabasco one's different, so that's my endorsement. Okay. Freshly crushed Scott Bonnet peppers on egg is not my idea of a fun morning, Susie. That's some serious. It's not the heat, it's the taste, you know? It's not the heat, folks. It's the taste. I used to like the heat. I used to like that, you know, just drink the stuff out of the bottle and burn your mouth out and like rah, you know, and that was when I was young and foolish. And now I go for the taste. I'm older, more refined, I guess you could say, you know. I've tamed down. I wouldn't say I've tamed down. I just don't get the enjoyment about blowing my mouth out anymore. I don't. And then the next day is the Ring of Fire. Okay. I don't know if I'm getting older there, and that part of my body's getting a little more tender. But the Ring of Fire is, I'm not liking. I don't like it. I'm leery of the Ring of Fire. Can ruin everything, if you know what I mean. Like, exactly, Anel. It's unbelievable. I never, like, I've been looking at it for years. I never ever was interested in it. And you know, when I got that sent to me there last month, now I'm a Chipotle guy. You know, and no Ring of Fire. There is no Ring of Fire. None. Never, ever, ever get a Ring of Fire. Just taste. It tastes really, really good. Oh. I know when I was younger, the Ring of Fire didn't. Yes, Argyle Duck. I have to thank you so much for sending that. That was the best thing a person could have done. Is open my eyes to Chipotle, because I had some serious cognitive dissonance going on, because you know I believed I didn't like it, and but I kept trying stuff I didn't like, because I kept trying it. I'd order it in restaurants, like, oh, that sucks, but. And I was leery. When I opened the box and I saw it, I was like, it took me a couple days to try it. I'm not going to lie. It sat there, and then I forced myself to try it, and then I just sucked that bottle dry, you know? So I'm very, very grateful for that. Like I said, I'm going to buy a jug of it. So I was online looking on eBay and Amazon, and you can buy it in a restaurant pack, like the 3 liter. So. Some hot sauce from Guam, Janie. I'd sign me up for that. I'll try it. Is it taste or heat? I'm pass on the heat, please. I'm getting old. I don't want the Ring of Fire. We'll pass on that. Like I said, I'm getting old, and that part of my body seems to be getting a little more tender. You know. When I was younger, for some reason, I used to find enjoyment out of that. I don't know why. You know it's hot when you're standing in the shower with the telephone shower trying to cool yourself off. Eh? It's like, oh man, it's like too hot. Don't forget, Arctic Fox, write it on your grocery list. Tabasco, Chipotle. Try it, my friend, okay? Too much information? It's just a fact of life, Strawberry. How else are you going to fix the problem when you're burning up like that? No. I'm not into that crazy hot stuff. I used to be. Like I said, I used to eat the stuff for fun. Fun. Like, seriously. Oh, I think of the hot. I used to. Oh, I could tell you a story. When I was in South America, I used to just. People would laugh, thinking that they were gonna, they were gonna fool me eating hot stuff, and I just laughed it off. Just like water off a duck's back meant nothing. No. Except once. I'll tell you one last story. This is when I was my first marriage, when I was over at the families, and they were all Portuguese from the Azores Islands, and they had pepper plants growing in the house. They were crazy about peppers, and the house was full of pepper plants everywhere. Like every window had pepper plants in it, and they were like. And I was then back in those days. I was stupid in my 20s. So it was like let's just do hot peppers all the time. So they were like broke one off the plant, and they said try this. And I was like, I can do anything. And I bit the pepper. And I literally burnt my tongue. I actually had a blister. And it was the most unbelievably painful thing I've ever suffered from. No, they thought it was funny. They were all laughing that I bit this thing. They were like, nobody in his right mind would bite one of those peppers right off the plant. I did it, so. It was bad. I remember I had a big burn on my tongue. And I still, after that, kept doing that. Eating hot stuff like that. But not anymore. I'm older now, more refined. Much more refined. Your geese won't sit on the eggs? They're probably the reason. I'll tell you what I've learned about the geese, okay, is the geese are super, I guess you could say, finicky when it comes to their nests, okay? They really need the absolute perfect spot. And they actually have to feel good. See, geese are much more resistant to change compared to ducks, believe it or not. The geese are brutal. They're brutal. They're actually, I think they're maybe even a little more stupid than ducks. Like a duck, honestly, I think has a higher intelligence level. They can figure things out a little bit more. And that's why with a nest, you know, you can walk around a duck nest and it's not as bad. But a goose, for some reason, is they really need their own space. And if they start, if they start, laying and they get disturbed in that area, they'll just leave because it's not the perfect place for them. So it's like, it's going to be a trick this year, putting a camera up and live streaming the geese, because I'm going to have to sort of, I guess you could say, the word I'm lost the word I'm looking for. What is the word I'm looking for? Isolate the area, a much larger area for the geese to stay calm, because if you get like if a goose is sitting on a nest and you make a habit of going too close to that goose too much, they will just leave the area. They'll just give up. So you got to be, you've got to respect their space. That's what I have learned about geese. Just dealing with them for the last, I don't know, how long has it been? I've had geese 4 years, and that's what I've learned about them. So if your geese aren't sitting on the nest, it's because they feel that you're not giving them space. And so if they start making a nest in an area, you literally have to like cordon it off so that they don't get disturbed, and then they will finally get into the groove. And once they get into the mental state of the brooding, and they're sitting on the nest for their 35 days, once that starts, it's harder to knock it out. But while they're building their nest up and getting their their clutch of eggs, that is the area, that is the time where they'll abandon the ship nest the most. What's my favorite anime series? What does that have to do with geese and eggs? I'm just curious, Renzo. Geese and eggs, ducks, and anime series. I don't understand the correlation there. I'm thinking, is there an anime series on ducks and geese out there that I'm not aware of? What part of the world you from, Renzo? Before I say goodbye, because I'm saying goodbye here. It's 53 minutes. I gotta get some breakfast into me. And I gotta get ready to go clean the barn today. This morning, I want to do it this morning. Well, somewhere around 11:30 type of thing. So. Regular ducks, Casey, will hatch goose eggs. And eggs are they don't have a clue. I think Renzo left. Well, Miles, thanks for coming over. I greatly appreciate it. This is going to be live. It's my second cup of tea this morning. I already had one cup of tea this morning. I was up at like 5:30, and I didn't want to do a stream at 5:30 because everybody would be sleeping. Oh. But I'm thinking YouTube notifications ain't working again. Renzo's left the game, I think. Well, I'll tell you if he's left. Because if he's still here, just wait. We'll see if he's still here. Oh, he's still here, but he's not replying. I don't understand. He's still got the tab open with the stream going, but he's not replying. I don't know. Maybe he's not used to people replying back to him. Yes, Susie, don't forget to thumbs up if you like the stream, or thumbs down if you hate the stream. But at least do something. Thumbs up or thumbs down. You know, I can take a rejection if you want to do the thumbs down. I'm a big boy. I've done a lot. I've been abused a lot on YouTube. I can take it. So if you don't like it, thumbs it down. If you like it, thumbs it up. But do something. You know, join let the YouTube algorithms know at least something happened here that got some kind of response from you. Because that's how YouTube figures out stuff. You know, if you don't interact, if you don't chat, and you don't, you know, thumbs up or thumbs down, they actually think that it's a, you know, a fake giraffe stream, and, you know, doesn't recommend it. Which, by the way, I can't believe that stream's up to 2,000 views. Fake plastic giraffes get 2,000 views. It's unbelievable. I just don't believe it. I did that as a joke at, I don't know, people were actually interested in fake giraffes. You know. Or leave a comment. Yeah, comments works. No, it's a full meal deal, Miles. It's comment, and if you don't want to comment, you know, because it's a live stream right now, so it's a chat. The thumbs up action at least, you know, lets them know. You know, let's deal. You know, if geese sit on eggs 2 days, then abandon that eggs are not hutch. I don't know what that means. If they use another geese, that's a broken up sentence, Dara. I don't understand. Not hutch. Not hatch? If they're abandoning it, it means they're not ready. It's too early. You know, you got to remember, they know when it's time. It's too early yet. Like even my geese right now, they're only pumping out like 2 eggs, 1 egg, 3 eggs a day. Like seriously, folks, when the geese turn on here, okay, when the weather changes, okay, but you got to remember this. Remember we're talking about how gloomy it has been all winter, okay? A lot of the egg production is based on, you know, hours of sunlight. Well, the problem is we've had no sunlight. It's been gloomy all the time. You know, it's been like days are short because you know, it's so gloomy. Like, I mean, it's gloomy, and you know, the sun's setting. It's like it's dark here an hour before it really should be. So it's like they're really the environment and the weather really triggers them, and you know, when egg laying season starts here, you know, we are going to have days that there's going to be, well, we got 11 females. There's going to be days where we're going to have 11 goose eggs up here. I'm not touching them. We start when the eggs turn on and the geese started, you know, when it's warm enough that the eggs won't freeze during the day, because that's the key. Right now the eggs could potentially freeze because it's so cold. You know, I'm picking the eggs up right now, but pretty soon we'll be letting it go. I'm thinking probably the end of this month is when the birds are going to really turn on. And when they start turning on the egg production, then look out. Then, you know, because like if you think about this, if you got every second day you're getting 11 goose eggs, and then they decide after they get a nest full, which, you know, they could go 16 days collecting eggs, you know, so 14, 16 days collecting eggs. That means 7 to 9 nest. You know, we could have like a ton of goslings hatching here. Could be like a whole bunch of goslings. And the thing is, when they hatch, right, there'll be one mother that will pick up all the goslings, and they'll all congregate together. You know. So, but right now, like I said, there's like 1, 2, 3 eggs. That's all there is. It's a joke right now. It's too early. It's still winter. You got to remember that, folks. It's only March the 9th, for God's sakes. You know, it's like we got so much more to go. We technically, you know, honestly, there could be like, I hate to say this, but Mother Nature has, you know, given us winter in April. You know, we could have another month of winter. We don't know. You know. Like we could. That could happen. So, you know, that would suck, eh? Imagine 10th of April and it's still snowing here, and there's like still a foot of snow on the ground. Like that would suck. Beyond suck, actually. It would. Doug's snoring, laying in the sun, cooking himself. That dog. I'm going to say goodbye, folks. I'm going to go cook my breakfast. The bacon that I have on the thumbnail is sitting, calling me to heat it up and fry some eggs with chipotle. And I got to get some Chipotle too. I got to do that. Okay, I got things to do. And I got to clean the barn. So, if you don't follow me, you won't know later. But Twitter and Facebook, I'll post it when I'm going to go outside. Probably about 15 minutes before I go outside. And then when you go to the streams, you'll be able to follow me around today, jumping around the streams. I'll clean it. Because I got to, like I said, I don't know if I'm cleaning the goose shed today or not. But I definitely am cleaning the barn. The barn needs a complete cleaning out. And more than likely what will happen, even though it's really, really nice out, and it's absolutely beautiful actually, I bet you, after I clean the barn, all the ducks will come back into the barn. Just like the last time. They just can't stay away from the fresh straw. They're like cracked ducks, So, anyways. Have a good day. Thank you so much for joining me for the morning tea here. And don't forget, oh yeah, the link below. Check the video out, folks. Seriously, it's 21 minutes. I know it's 21 minutes, but you really should watch it, and then you'll get a really good idea of what happens when a channel gets deleted. And this is based on another YouTuber. We'll share this information with you so that you know what the ducks are being put through, on YouTube. What we're being put through as duck fans, supporters of the show. So, oh, and don't forget, on the links below the other live streams that are running, there's the GoFundMe. I think we're really close. I think we're like about $80 away from paying off February's feed bill. So check that out too, please. I'm saying please.